it's Dr. Amanda with StraightSmile Solutions, StraightSmileSolutions.com, and today we're going to talk about bisphosphonates and aligners, or can also be braces, whatever, tooth movement, orthodontics, and bisphosphonates. Let's talk about this because there seems to be a lot of, confusion, disagreement on this subject. So the way we were trained in residency and all throughout any associateships I had or anything I had in the orthodontic industry, it was always a no-go. It was an exclusion for orthodontic treatment, past or present history of bisphosphonates. Why? Well, I can tell you from personal experience, not that I've taken them, but personal experience with patients that were not honest on their medical history, they did not mark it. We proceeded with orthodontic treatment and weird things happened. Maybe there were some I didn't know about that worked out fine. I only know about the ones that weird things happened. So for example, we just wouldn't get the movements that we were predicting. How many cases have I done? Overseen tens of thousands, possibly 100,000 in my 20 years. A lot of cases between what I've directly done and indirectly been involved with and seen. Between my personal private practice, associateships, StraightSmile Solutions, and even stuff at Smile Direct Club, I can tell you that I've seen cases that were behaving unpredictably, or they just weren't getting the movement we predicted, or it was weird movements or not good movements, and it didn't make sense. So we dig into it a little bit more, and we go over the medical history again. And the first thing I ask when things like that is, by any chance, were you not complete on your medical history? Tell me all the medications you've ever been on. Were you ever on this one, that one? And several times when this happened, it's because they had a history of bisphosphonate use. Maybe they were on Fosfomax 15, 20 years ago, whatever. It was, I think, much more common in the 90s and the 2000s than it is now. Maybe the new ones aren't like this, but the old ones were. I don't know. We had damaged roots because they were moving against very dense bone, and it either wouldn't move, or it would incompletely move, or it would damage and kill the root, kill the tooth, pathology, things like that. So from my personal experience, it's an exclusion. I do not treat patients that have had a history of it or currently on it. I just don't. I know that some of you have reached out to me saying, the oral surgeon said it was okay, or the MD said it was okay. Well, this is your license. So if you know that there's some iffy things about it, there might be someone that will do it, but I can tell you personally, I won't. So that's just my experience, and that's where I leave it. And if you do, research, white paper articles, there's many more articles that say don't do it than say do it. So, if you want to be a bit of a maverick and have all kinds of informed consent and things like that say, there's no liability if we do this, if damage happens, okay, you can try that, and it might turn out fine. But I can just tell you from my experience, it never went well. So hopefully that was helpful in making your decision. All right, thanks.